Hi guys, I'm really excited to see you all, even if it has to be just like this for a little while. I hope that you guys are at home, staying healthy, and spending lots of time with your family and learning lots while you're not at school. So just to kind of add a little bit of music education to your day, I thought that I would come and talk to you guys a little bit about a style or a genre of music that I really enjoy called folk music. Now, folk, that word literally means of the people. So folk music is music of the people. Just like folk tales or folk dancing, it's music that the people or dancing that the people would have used to entertain themselves. It's oftentimes passed by word of mouth rather than being written down traditionally for everybody to read and share. And because of that, folk music often changes over time. Now, I learned this particular song from my dad, but I sing it just a little different than he ever sang it. And I'm sure that he sings it a little bit different than he learned it. So I'm going to introduce you to the instrument that I'm going to be using today. This is a ukulele. And fun fact, my little background makes my the top of it just kind of disappear sometimes. But it's not a ghost. So anyhow, the different parts of it, we've got our body here, which the sound is going to resonate right here, just like we have a body. Some instruments have bodies. It is a member of the string family of instruments because it has strings. Here you've got the neck or the fretboard. Okay, if you see where these different lines go up and down, those are called frets. And then up here, these little golden pieces right here, they allow me to change the pitch, and they're called tuning pegs. Now, just like guitars, just like violins, this has tuning pegs that can allow me to change how high or how low of a pitch this makes. Now, I've already tuned my instrument to have it play the pitches that I need. So I've got G, C, E, and A. I could change it to anything that I wanted to, but for ukulele, that's how we want to tune it. So I'm also going to be playing chords while I strum. Now I could pluck the strings. Okay, but today I'm going to be strumming them, meaning playing all of them at the same time. And it's a very fun instrument to play. So I'm playing different chords. I'm playing two different chords actually in this song. One is the C chord, and the other is the G chord. And if you have a ukulele at home, you can practice those. There's lots of online resources where you can find the fingering for that, but I'll show you one last time. So a C and a G. And that's all I'm using today. So I'm going to sing for you a song that's called It Ain't Gonna Rain No More. And it is a folk song that my own dad taught me. And the chorus sounds kind of like this. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. This time try to sing the chorus with me. Are you ready? It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry, 'cause it ain't gonna rain no more. Now, we don't have that problem here in Chattanooga. We have had tons and tons and tons of rain. But if it didn't rain for as long as this song was saying that it wasn't supposed to rain, they might be experiencing a drought. Now, the word drought means that a place does not experience rainfall for a really long period of time. Now, that might be unusual weather for that area, or that might be part of that area's climate. Okay, weather is like what the weather is like day to day. So like today it's cloudy and tomorrow it's rainy and the next day is foggy and so on. But climate is the weather over a long period of time. So this song is kind of talking about a drought where they wouldn't have any rain for a long time. So as I'm singing and playing, I not only want you to sing, but I want you to help accompany me as you can. You can always accompany with your voice, obviously, or you can accompany with your hands, your feet, your mouth, or even some things around the house. Now, folk musicians for a long, long time have used different things that they just had available to them to help accompany folk music. Okay, and one of those things is the spoons. Now, Ms. Jax is not very good at using the spoons, so parents, teachers, kids, please feel free to laugh as I attempt to play the spoons. If you notice, I have a hair tie, just like one of these, kind of stuck in between to help me, and you take it and just play it gently against your knees. Okay, again, not an expert at the spoons. And before you begin to play the spoons, please make sure you check in with mom or grandma or whoever you live with and loves you and takes care of you before you run off with the last 2 clean spoons. With that said, pick somewhere, whether it be on your chest, on your tummy, just with your voice, or maybe with a pair of spoons to help accompany as we sing. Now I'm going to begin to start singing some verses to this song. The verse is where we begin to tell the story. There are 3 verses to this, and we'll sing the chorus in between. Are you guys ready? Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. My daddy built us a chimney. He built it up so high. He had to take it down each night just to let the moon go by. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. A peanut sitting on the railroad track, his heart was all aflutter. Down the track came the 215, toot peanut butter. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. I drove my car down to the lake. It was a pretty scene. Forgot to set my parking brake. Now it's a submarine. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Me, oh my, it'll be so dry if it ain't gonna rain no more. Now, for my little guys in like kindergarten, first and second, I want you guys to think about and to visualize some of those images that we sang about in the verse. Maybe you could draw a picture of this chimney going so high that somebody had to take it down every single night just so the moon could pass over it. Or maybe you could write about that poor peanut getting squashed on those railroad tracks. Poor peanut. For my big kids in 3, 4, and 5, think about the ways that you could maybe write a verse to this. Think about where all the rhyming words were, the ending sound of each one of those lines. Like if I said a peanut sitting on a railroad track, heart was all a flutter, down the track came the 215, toot toot, peanut butter. So if you notice flutter and peanut butter, they rhyme. Think about how you can incorporate that and maybe make your own verse. And maybe think about something that's important in your life. Okay, So I'll be back with some more videos and some fun, silly songs. And I want you guys to stay safe. I love you. You're awesome. And I'll see you soon.